In your pocket is one of the most powerful computers in the world. Now, it's not powerful because of the amount of processor speed or RAM or gigs of memory or any technical rubbish like that. It's powerful because it's portable. It's powerful because it's small. It's powerful because you can take pictures with it. You can take video and audio. You can send emails. You can send text messages. These are things that you might not necessarily be able to do with a mobile computer or a desktop computer. And it's powerful because more people have a mobile phone than have a desktop computer. It's powerful because it can connect. It can connect to the internet. It can connect through Bluetooth. It can connect through other things like infrared and GPS and WAP. And it's powerful because it allows you to publish instantly your thoughts, your ideas, your creativity, and your knowledge. It allows you to publish these, how? Through lots of other little computers, otherwise known as the internet. The web has changed a lot in the last few years. It's moved from being essentially a collection of web pages to more and more a platform, a place where people communicate, a place where people gather, a means to an end. And it's become this because of a collection of technologies and websites that have become commonly known as Web 2.0. There are some very famous examples of these. Blogs are probably the best known. Blogs allow people who don't have web design skills, who don't know HTML, to publish a web page very easily. In fact, within 10 seconds of clicking, you can have a blog of your own. And if you can type into a box and click publish, you can be a blogger. But what's important about blogs is it's not publishing in the traditional sense of I publish, you read. Blogs incorporate commenting, and comments are integral to blogging and the process of blogging. It's a dialogue, it's not a lecture. Another good example of a Web 2.0 website is YouTube. YouTube is effectively a web hosting service, but what YouTube does very well is make it easy for you to share those videos with other people, in other words, communicate. It also allows you to comment on videos in the same way as you comment on a blog post, and you can rank videos. And you can also embed a YouTube video in your blog post or your web page very easily. The third example are social networking websites like MySpace and Facebook. These allow you to get in touch with people you might have worked with, you might have gone to school or college or university with, or people you've never met physically but you share interests with. And both services make it very easy for you to create groups as well, so groups around particular interests, maybe a particular band or a particular comic or whatever, and again get in touch with people who share those interests. And there are other examples apart from these particularly famous ones. Wikipedia is quite famous as well. Wikipedia allows anyone to edit or create entries for an encyclopedia. It taps into the collective wisdom of people, and it means you can have entries for anything from chemical processes to the last winner of Pop Idol. And that means that people are able to publish very easily again. They don't necessarily need technical knowledge. Then there's Delicious. This is what's called a social bookmarking service. And what this enables you to do is, if you like a particular article or a particular web page, you bookmark it. You add it to your Delicious account, so you can go back and find it later. So if you think, what was that article I read about Bob Geldof, you can go into your Delicious account and find it. But that's only part of what's great about Delicious. What Delicious also allows you to do is see who else has bookmarked that article. And on the basis that those people are interested in the same subjects as you, you can find out what else they've been bookmarking. So you can find other articles that you might be interested in. Or you can search by tags. So if you've tagged a particular article with a phrase like Spice Girls, you can see who else has tagged articles with Spice Girls, if that's what you want. Then there's Dig. Dig allows people to do a similar sort of thing, bookmark articles, but they can also vote on them and rank them. So articles become popular because of the readers, not because of an editorial judgment by an editor. And again, you can comment on these stories as well. So alongside the actual article, there might be hundreds of comments about the issues that are being discussed. Then there's Last.fm. Last.fm looks at your music collection, it looks at other people's music collections, and it makes recommendations, effectively building a personalised radio station for you based on your tastes. It's a great technology that's working on top of the internet. Bloglines is another example of a socially based technology. It takes your blog feeds, you select what blogs you're interested in, and it collects them all on one web page so you can look at the headlines from all of your blogs or even just traditional news sources. But again, you can see who else has added those feeds to their Bloglines service and see what other things they're subscribing to. So you can find new sources of information, new publications, new blogs that you might not otherwise have found on the basis that someone who liked what you liked also likes those. It's the Amazon kind of approach. So there's plenty of fancy technologies out there, but what can we do with them? Well, if you want to blog from your mobile phone, you can do that very easily. If you are a member of blogger.com, you can send emails from your mobile phone to your blog, which will be instantly published. Likewise, if you want to do the same with images, you can send images to Flickr, which is a photo sharing website, which again allows you to tag images with particular words. Or you can send images to Moblog, which is a mobile blogging service. And you can do the same with video as well. You can send video to YouTube from your mobile phone, or if you want to spend a bit more time, you can set up a television channel online using kite.tv. And if all that sounds a bit too much, you can use Twitter to send text messages to anyone who's interested in. Twitter limits your contribution to 140 characters, and if you send a text message to Twitter, it will then send that message to anyone who's subscribed to your feed, your particular web page, your service. So there's plenty that you can do with your mobile phone, publishing to the internet without necessarily ever going on a computer. You can also use the social networking services to promote what you're doing, and even now you can publish photos directly to those social networking services. Facebook now allows you to publish photos direct from your mobile phone as well. So publishing becomes extremely easy and very cheap, if not free. Marketing, which is the other big cost of media companies, becomes extremely easy and very cheap, in fact free, if you're using these social networking services to promote what you've produced. So this is the digital media landscape. This is the world that you're defining. So get out there and define it.